Good morning, bookworms. It's Thursday and I'm not working today, so it's time to get some uni work done. So hopefully it'll be a productive day. First thing this morning though, I have to go get a blood test at the pathologist. Nothing serious. It's just a routine checkup because I am plant-based. It's just checking my iron and B12 and all that stuff, cholesterol. So I fasted this morning. I haven't eaten anything or drunk anything yet. I'm just going to pop down to the pathologist and get some blood taken, and then we'll get back and have breakfast and start the study day. So come with me. Okay, blood work done. So I'm gonna head home. Okay, so I just went to reverse out of my parking spot, the pathologist. And when I'm on a bit of a hill, so when I reversed out, something very scampered across the floor of the passenger seat of the car. I only saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I jumped on the brake. And it scampered a bit more. And when I stopped the car and looked down, it must have rolled out of the shopping bag last night, gave me the fright of my life. I'm back home now. I'm just gonna have some breakfast and make a cup of tea. I'm dying for a cup of tea. I haven't had one this morning because I had to fast. So have some brekkie and then I'll get into some study. It's such a beautiful day today. Look at this. Sunny blue sky. Might even do some study outside today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my pantry. What the hell? Yeah, that's a job for another time. Okay, so I'd planned on watching last night's introduction lecture for one of my subjects because I've done this week's module for that subject, but they have a weekly class and it's on Wednesday nights. But thankfully, if you can't make it, which I can't, they record it and they upload it onto the site so you can watch it anytime if you're not able to be there. And it doesn't seem to be up yet. So I might have to leave that for tomorrow. I'm having a look. There's a spot for it, but there's no link to click on to actually watch it. So, oh well, what can you do? So I might go and do the module for my other subjects. I'm doing 2 subjects this semester. So I might just go and leave that for tomorrow and do the module for the other subject anyway instead. So I've just had a look, and the video for my other subject also goes up tomorrow on Friday. So that kind of works well. I'll just watch both of those classes on a Friday. I might go to a cafe or something and just put my earphones in and have a coffee and take notes on those. I can take my laptop and my earphones to a cafe and just go and do that on a Friday. So I guess that'll work kind of well. So I'm just, at the moment, what I'm doing is working through the module for my second subject. So each subject is set out in modules, or it's broken down into modules for each week of study. This particular subject, module 1, goes over 3 weeks, so I don't have to finish the whole thing. It's a lot. Like the readings, there's probably about 20 readings just in module 1. It's a lot of reading, a lot of note taking. I tend to read the module off this side of the screen on my laptop. I read the articles off my Remarkable, because then I can highlight and write all over that. And then I take brief notes on that side of my laptop screen in Notion and save them for later. So my written notes are in Notion, and my coursework is on the screen, and my articles are on the Remarkable, so I can highlight and read them that way, because I find it hard to read the articles and readings when they're backlit. So that's why the Remarkable is really good for that. I can deal with it enough for the coursework, that's fine, but it's good to read the articles on the Remarkable where they're not backlit. It's a bit softer on the eyes. And I find it just gives me a bit of a break on my eyes to look at different screens and different windows, to keep moving my head around. And, otherwise I think, just staring at the one screen, backlit screen, the whole time is really hard and really boring. So, and when I take notes on Notion, I won't show you my screen because my coursework's up there and I don't want to get done for copyright. But when I take my notes on Notion, it's got little toggles where you can change the colors of your subheadings, and you can make the background of a certain block of text a color. So I color code things. If I'm reading an article, I'll highlight the background of that article, my notes for that particular article, in a different color so it stands out from the rest of my notes and that kind of thing. So that's how I organize myself doing my study. It's a bit of a bit of a complicated system, a strange system, but it works for me. So, and I really love working from paper. That's my ideal, is to read things off paper and write on paper, but that's just not very environmentally friendly, because you end up with printed reams of paper, which is, not ideal, but also not very space efficient either. I don't want to store folders and folders of printed articles. So the compromise that I've made there is reading them off the Remarkable, which is a close approximation to reading off paper. It's not backlit. You can write on it. It feels sort of like paper, but it's not a backlit screen. So so that's how I get around that. Ideally, I'd love to be on pen and paper, but that's not really realistic. So that's how I do it. I do it off my laptop screen and my Remarkable, and then take notes into Notion and save them so that everything's available on these two screens at any point. And I store things on my laptop, obviously, and online as well. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do a bit more of module 1. And then when I take a break, I think I'll give you a desk tour, because I've done some rearranging on my study desk since I saw you last. So when I have a break after this, I'll give you a tour of what I've done to my desk. You done? Good girl. Yes, that's my washing pile. You okay? Yep, now she's happy. Okay, my Remarkable's just gone flat. So it's time to take a break, obviously. So as promised, I'm going to take you on a little tour of my desk space for study. I've changed it around a little bit since you may have seen it last, because my daughter took some furniture out of her room and rearranged her room, and had this IKEA cabinet here that she didn't want anymore from her room. So I thought I'd use it for some storage space for my desk, and it's worked out quite well, actually. It's quite a good spot. So I'll show you my desk first. Turn you around and show you the view that I look at. So this is my desk space. As you can see, I like to keep it fairly clear. Too much clutter tends to make me anxious, and I can't concentrate with too much clutter, so I try and keep it clear. I love that my desk is right next to this window, where I can look out and I can have fresh air. I usually have it open when I'm studying. I don't usually have the guinea pig towels drying in front of the window, but they kept blowing over, so I had to move them closer to the house. So that's normally not there. But I have a window here and it's open. I have my spinning wheels under a dust cloth here. That's where they live. I have a nice big chunk of clear crystal here that I like to just hang on to and play with while I'm reading sometimes. And I have my desk lamp, which I got from IKEA. Just like a nice old-fashioned hurricane lamp. They do come in white bases, and I would have preferred that, but they didn't have any on the day where I bought this, so it's got a black base, but that's okay. I also have this little mug here, and it's actually a pretty little mug, but literally the only reason it's here is to hold my charger cord, because it keeps falling down the back of the desk and it's really annoying. So that is my charger cord holder, but it's actually a nice little cup as well. So when it's not plugged into my computer, my charger cord lives in the handle of that mug. So that's got an alternative purpose there, that mug. And then, oops, sorry about that, I accidentally pressed pause. Then I have my laptop and my Remarkable, which is flat. And I usually have a cup of tea or coffee on this little coaster that I got from the Miffy Bakery in Japan. That goes there. And I do have a few plants in the corner here, but they're all fake, the plants on my desk, because this particular corner here is really, really dark. So right here in front of the window is super light and nice, but then back in this corner, there's a distinct shadow here and it's in the dark. So plants tend to not live in this corner very well. And also it's right under the air conditioning unit. So all the plants I have next to my desk are fake, because I like to have greenery, but real plants don't like this environment. So, and I have some candles up here that I light sometimes on the top. Then in this cubby here, I have some notebooks and some pens and a few mild liner highlighters. This cubby has this wooden box that's like an art supplies box. I have this lamp with a fake candle in it, which is really nice. My little box brownie camera that I picked up at a garage sale. This beautiful little carved wooden rabbit that has a little secret compartment in it, which is super cute. I don't know if you remember a few videos back where I found this at an antiques shop, which I thought was really cute. And a candle. Then the next cubby, let's move this plant, has letter writing supplies, some colouring books there, some art books and paper for art and painting and letter writing and that kind of thing. That lives in there. Oops, I knocked my plant over. Another reason why it's good to have fake ones. And this cubby down here is the stuff that I use quite a lot because it's right next to the desk. So I have my uni pencil case, my planner, my neoprene cover for my laptop. When I take my laptop and my Remarkable out, they go in there. This little snack plate, which I just had my strawberries on, as you can see, it's got a bit of strawberry juice in it. And this carved mouse that I got from a boat carver seller person in Vietnam. When I went on a little boat cruise on the river, the boat controller driver had these little carved critters that he was selling for a few dong, just for some extra money, and I thought this mouse was super cute. He's got like a little nut. So I bought him. He's from Vietnam and he's one of my favorite things. He's really cute. Okay. All right, as you can see, I have my chair here. It's just a crappy office chair I got for free off Facebook, but it does the job. Put a cushion on it. I've also got this fluffy Sherpa kind of jumper here that I leave on the chair because sometimes next to that open window it gets a bit cold. So I'll either stick this on and be nice and woolly and warm, or I'll put it around my shoulders if I'm a bit cold. So that just lives on the chair because I always forget to bring a jumper downstairs. And then underneath the desk here is another little bit of storage space. It's not very aesthetic, but oh well, that's real, isn't it? So this is my yarn and fibre box. That it's actually good having it there, even though I kick it with my feet sometimes, because it kind of keeps my feet away from all the cords under the desk. So it's actually good. And I've been doing a paint by number for quite some time, and I put that on top so it stays nice and flat. So that's actually kind of handy, that box. Then I have a little fold out portable table that I take to the backyard sometimes if I'm going to work outside, and my picnic blanket that's there. That goes with that. These are a collection of old grassroots magazines I have that a friend gave me, and I love looking through those occasionally, but there's quite a lot in there. There's like, it starts at issue number one, and it goes, I think, to like a few years worth there. So that's pretty cool. So I keep those in there. I've got a poster that I haven't decided where to put up. Some the boxes and manuals from my devices are in there just in case I need them. I probably won't, but that's okay, they can live in there. And then under here I have, oh, I need this because that's got the cords in it for my remarkable chargers. That's all a bag of chargers and cords and spares. Plus I have a couple of magazines and bits and pieces the kids were cutting pictures out of. They've just put them there, that's okay. And then I have my laminator and laminating pouches and some spare paper. So all that stuff's in there. The kids often come down and want to use the laminator or grab some paper or cut some pictures out of old magazines and stuff. So they just come down and they'll grab stuff out of here. You can see they're in there. And the charger cords go in the bag on there. So yeah, under the desk isn't very exciting, but it's more storage than anything. And I didn't have that storage before my daughter got rid of the cabinet, so that's a really good handy storage place, and it's out of the way because it's under the desk. So I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's my current desk setup. I've got a nice wall space where I can put some inspiring quotes and pictures up. I've got this little picture I cut out of one of those magazines of some ladies I thought was really lovely. I'll probably put more up, and I've had that picture of a unicorn I've had since I was a little girl. My mum bought it for me and I still really like it. It's a lino print. So I've had that for many, many years. So yeah, that's my desk space. That's where I study for uni and edit my videos. Okay, so while the Remarkable's charging, it's actually about 1 o'clock now. So I'm gonna have some lunch, and we had pumpkin soup for dinner last night and there's some left over. So I think I'll have that for lunch and just take a break while that's charging back up, and I'll pop some washing on, and yeah, maybe I'll make some toast as well. That'd be good. Okay, do you want to see what came in the box? Let's have a look in the parcel. I'll open it. Here we go. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see. All right. I think I know what it is. Oh, yep, I know what this is. Okay. So, they sent me a lollipop. Thanks, Oz Hair and Beauty. That's really nice. Okay, a little prezzy. Let's have a look. Okay, yes. So I ordered some new purple shampoo for my blonde hair. This is my favorite one. It's called Milkshake. I'm not sponsored. I just really like this shampoo and how it smells. It's a little bit expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth the extra money. Milkshake. And I also got their smoothing cream, because we get a little bit fuzzy, as you can see, but you know, that's what happens when you bleach your hair. So like a leave-in conditioner smoothing serum thing. It's really nice. It smells good too. And I also got some marine hyaluronics by The Ordinary. It's just like, it's like a little a serum, but it's not heavy. And I find when I first get out of the shower in the morning, if I put this on and then put my moisturizer on, my moisturizer doesn't just get all sucked in and like I have to keep reapplying it. If I put this on first, it kind of feels like it gives my skin a drink, if that makes sense. And then I put my moisturizer on and it just seems to work better. So again, not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies or anything. I just really like these products. Look at this dog. Do you want to go for a walk? Luke, do you want to go for a walk? Do you? Should we take you for a walk? A walk? Yeah. All right, we'll take you for a quick walk, yeah? Good dog. So I'm back from my walk and it's 2:30, so I thought I'd just stop for the day studying and have a minute out on the deck here to read and eat some veggies and just have a break before the girls get home from school. I think they've got dance this afternoon, so I'm going to drop them at dance and then I think I'm going to go to the gym, do some exercise, yeah, and think about what to have for dinner again. Where did you guys come from? Hi. So dramatic. Okay, it's 10 to 5 and I've just dropped the girls off at dancing, so they're there now for a couple of hours. So I'm going to go to the gym and get a bit of that in, get a bit of exercise in, and then I'll probably go to the supermarket and grab something for dinner on the way home.
Next item on scale.
Okay, so it is 6:30 and I've finished the gym workout. I've come to the supermarket, to Woolies, and got stuff for dinner and stuff for lunches and some fruit, not kiwi fruits. I already have one of those. And I think I'm just going to make pasta tonight for dinner when everybody gets home. Hubby will go for a swim and then he'll pick the kids up. And then we'll just have dinner and showers and the usual evening routine, bedtime. And I'll probably read more of The Last Word before I go to bed. So thanks for keeping me company on my study day today. I think it went quite well. I got my first modules done for both subjects. So all I need to do tomorrow is watch the recorded classes for both the subjects. So they're usually about an hour long, the classes. So I've got 2 of those to watch tomorrow because one of them goes up tomorrow. One of them's supposed to go up today, but it wasn't. So hopefully it'll be up tomorrow. And that's my week's worth of study done and dusted. So ready for next week. So yeah, pretty happy with today. I think it went well. Yeah, really appreciated your company. And if you've been following along and watching my vlogs, I really appreciate it. I know there's about 50 subscribers at this point, and I have to tell you that's beyond my wildest dreams, because that can't be all people I know personally, like in real life. So there must be some of you that have actually just watched my vlogs and decided to subscribe, and that makes me so happy. Thank you so much. And I hope they give you a little bit of a laugh or a little bit of joy or a little bit of calmness or something, just a bit of a smile and a laugh in your day. That's all I'm aiming for, just something a bit of fun and light. I just make a bit of art and put it out into the world. And if you're enjoying it, and I really hope you are, thank you so much. It really means so much. So yeah, I will see you in the next vlog, and I hope you have a nice cozy night at home.